Here's a stark truth. Most men navigate the art of compliments entirely wrong, failing to understand how to truly ignite a spark of deep, undeniable attraction within a woman. They either err on the side of caution, uttering predictable pleasantries like, "You're beautiful," or "You have nice eyes," or they overcompensate with hollow, exaggerated praise that feels utterly insincere. The cold reality is this: generic compliments are background noise. If she's truly captivating, she's heard it 1,000 times before. Your words, no matter how well-intentioned, will simply wash over her, making no lasting impression. Compliments only become powerful when they cut through the noise, when they stir an emotional reaction, making her feel something genuinely unexpected, deeply raw, and intensely personal. And this is precisely where forbidden compliments enter the arena. These aren't your surface-level flattery. They are carefully crafted psychological triggers that bypass her conscious guard and sink deep into her subconscious. They're designed to make her not just feel good, but to obsess over you long after you've left the room. It's not about her physical appearance, nor simply about boosting her ego. These are compliments that create an unshakable craving for your presence. In this transformative video, I'm about to reveal 3 incredibly potent forbidden compliments, each one a master key that, when used correctly, will unlock a cascade of powerful emotions in any woman that she simply cannot ignore. These aren't merely words, they are an invitation to desire. Let's unlock them now. 1. There's something about you that I can't quite figure out. This isn't merely a compliment, it's psychological genius, a subtle dance in the game of attraction that taps into one of a woman's deepest, most subconscious desires, the craving to be seen, yet not entirely solved. Most men fall into the trap of delivering compliments that are easily digestible and forgotten. You're gorgeous. You have a great smile. You're really fun. Nice? Sure. Memorable? Never. They offer clarity where a woman secretly yearns for enigma. But when you whisper, "There's something about you that I can't quite figure out," you're not just speaking words. You're casting a spell of mystery. You're inviting her to step into the intriguing space between attraction and fascination. You're making her wonder, making her analyze, making her invest her own thoughts into discovering what it is about her that captivates you so profoundly. And here's the subtle brilliance. You're not showering her with explicit praise. You're subtly compelling her to justify her own unique appeal. Genuine attraction rarely stems from simple flattery. If it did, every woman would swoon for the first guy who called her pretty. Instead, they're drawn to those who stir something deeper, something intriguing within their souls. This compliment works because it makes her feel profoundly unique. In a world where beauty is often generic, women crave to feel like they possess something truly rare, something that sets them apart from the crowd. You're telling her she's not just another face, she's a captivating puzzle. Ignites emotional tension. You're showing interest, yes, but not in a way that's immediately graspable. You're creating a magnetic push-pull, hinting at something deep without fully revealing your hand, keeping her engaged in the chase for understanding. Demands mental investment. She won't just say, "Thank you," and move on. Her mind will begin to race, analyzing her own qualities, wondering which unique aspect of her personality or essence has sparked your intrigue. This internal process means she's already subconsciously prioritizing you in her thoughts. The delivery here is paramount. Don't rush it. The trick is to infuse it with genuine contemplation, allowing it to naturally emerge. Imagine this. She shares a witty observation or a subtle quirk about herself. You pause, your gaze holding hers for an extra beat, a slight smile playing on your lips. Then, you lean in just a fraction, lowering your voice almost to a murmur, and say, "You know, there's just something about you I can't quite figure out." Or perhaps she reveals an unexpected talent. You watch her for a moment, then, with a slow, considering look, declare, "You're not like most people I meet, and I just can't quite put my finger on why." Watch what happens next. Her posture will subtly shift. Her eyes will sparkle with a newfound curiosity. She'll lean in, desperate to know more. And this is where the real magic unfolds. Don't elaborate immediately. Let her curiosity simmer. Let her try to unveil more of herself to you, seeking that validation. While most compliments abruptly close a conversation, "You have beautiful eyes," "Thanks," and the moment dies. This creates an open loop in her mind. It haunts her, a question she revisits, replaying your words long after you've gone. And the moment a woman starts thinking about you when you're not even around, that, my friend, is when mere attraction blooms into powerful obsession. Use this wisely, for once you drop this line, she will never see you the same way again. 2. I feel like there's a side of you that most people never get to see. This isn't merely a compliment. It's an invitation, a golden key that promises to unlock the hidden chambers of her mind and soul. Most men mistakenly believe they need to impress women with shallow adoration. You're so beautiful. You're incredibly funny. I love your vibe. While these might earn a polite smile, they rarely ignite the flame of deep connection. This forbidden compliment, however, bypasses her surface defenses entirely. It stops her in her tracks. It forces her to ask herself, what does he see in me that everyone else misses? What part of my authentic self has he intuitively recognized? The moment she starts grappling with that question, you are instantly elevated from just some guy to the insightful individual who possesses a rare, profound understanding of her innermost self. Women, in their essence, spend their lives under constant societal scrutiny. Their looks, their poise, their social persona. Everything about them is perpetually on display, often reducing them to mere impressions. Yet deep down, every woman holds one profound, secret yearning to be understood, cherished, and acknowledged beyond the polished facade she presents to the world. This compliment resonates with her at a cellular level because it declares, she is multidimensional. You're reaching beyond her outward appearance or the charming persona she projects. You're signaling that you perceive a depth, a complexity, and a unique landscape within her that remains largely unexplored by others. You possess unique insight. You're differentiating yourself dramatically from the masses. You're not content with the easily accessible version of her. You're discerning, searching, and, crucially, finding something richer and more authentic. She will instinctively seek to prove you right. The moment you suggest she harbors a hidden, more profound self, her subconscious will drive her to unveil those layers to you. She will unconsciously begin revealing intimate thoughts, hidden passions, and genuine vulnerabilities. This flips the dynamic completely. Instead of you vying for her attention, she begins to seek your profound understanding. The potency of this compliment lies in its genuine resonance. It cannot be flung out haphazardly. It requires astute observation and perfect timing. Deliver it when she reveals something deeply personal, opens up about a secret dream, or performs an action that completely breaks her usual mold. Imagine she recounts a personal struggle with quiet strength, or reveals a childhood hobby that's surprisingly endearing. You meet her gaze, a thoughtful intensity in your eyes, and state, with quiet conviction, I feel like there's a side of you most people never get to see. Or perhaps she shows an unexpected flash of wit or a deeply empathetic reaction to something, prompting you to remark, this is intriguing. I bet people rarely get to see this depth in you. The subtle pause, the moment of reflection before you speak, amplifies its impact, making her feel truly recognized. Why is this a superior strategy to a straightforward compliment? Because a regular compliment simply validates something she already knows or hears daily, but this one ignites a deeper inquiry within her. What specific magic do you perceive? As her mind labors to unpack that, she's irrevocably deepening her emotional investment in you. It plants a potent seed, nourishing her innate desire to share her authentic self, her true inner landscape, with someone who actually sees it. And that, my friends, is the bedrock of obsession. 3. I can't decide if you're trouble or if you're exactly what I need. This is no mere compliment. It's a meticulously set psychological trap, a verbal paradox designed to shatter her assumptions and rearrange her perceptions of you. Most men, in their pursuit, place a woman on an untouchable pedestal with declarations like, "You're so amazing," "I love your energy," or "You're the most beautiful girl I've ever met." These well-meaning phrases cede all control, making her the ultimate arbiter of attraction, allowing her to passively decide if she's interested. This forbidden compliment, however, masterfully flips that script. Instantly, she becomes the one, cloaked in uncertainty, grappling with where she stands in your eyes, and the precise moment a woman starts to wrestle with the tantalizing question of whether she's a delightful challenge or the missing piece in your world. That's the moment she's unequivocally hooked. This statement wields immense power because it simultaneously conjures two irresistible forces women can't ignore: intrigue and tension. It paints her as dangerous and electrifying. Women, often subconsciously, revel in feeling they possess a certain magnetic, even slightly destabilizing power over a man. but only if that power is a delightful challenge, not an easy win. This compliment hints at her unpredictability, her potential to disrupt your settled world, and this intoxicating suggestion will make her yearn to prove it to you. It masterfully employs a push-pull dynamic. By voicing your indecision, you're demonstrating undeniable interest while shrewdly maintaining a captivating sliver of emotional distance. You're not blindly smitten, you're a discerning observer still unraveling her complexities. This magnetic hesitation compels her to lean in, to win you over, to tip the scales in her favor. It ignites insatiable curiosity. The instant these words leave your lips, her mind becomes a hive of questions. What does he mean by trouble? Why can't he decide? Am I truly what he needs? And once your essence begins to occupy her thoughts in such a vivid, analytical way, you're already residing rent-free in the most powerful space imaginable, her mind. This is the quintessential line that leaves her thinking about you for hours, even days, long after your conversation has ended. Its effectiveness skyrockets when delivered amidst an already playful, flirtatious atmosphere, serving as a natural, spontaneous response to her actions or words that hint at an untamed spirit or an alluring mystery. Picture this. She teases you playfully, or subtly challenges one of your opinions. You flash a knowing smirk, perhaps lean in just slightly, and with a glint in your eye, say, "You know, I genuinely can't tell if you're trouble or exactly what I need." Or perhaps she confidently navigates a tricky social situation or makes a surprisingly bold statement. You allow a slow, appraising look to spread across your face before delivering, "I feel like you could be dangerously compelling for me." She offers a piece of unexpected insight that leaves you genuinely impressed. You tilt your head, a curious smile playing on your lips, and muse, "I'm genuinely undecided. Should I run from you or spend every moment trying to figure you out?" The key, the absolute secret ingredient, is your delivery. Speak it slowly, letting each word hang in the air with a hint of genuine bewilderment, a subtle undertone of intrigue in your voice. Make it sound like an unscripted revelation rather than a rehearsed line. If it's delivered too quickly, it loses its charm. But when it carries that perfect blend of challenge and genuine fascination, it makes her feel unequivocally unlike every other woman you've encountered. A typical compliment momentarily elevates her mood. This one, however, makes her feel deeply desired and enchantingly mysterious all at once. It shatters her control, compelling her into a new mental frame where she's suddenly striving to decode you. Why does he think I'm trouble? What defines me as what he needs? What is it he truly perceives? The moment she plunges into this intricate web of introspection, she's no longer waiting for your approval. She's actively, subconsciously seeking yours. This is how you masterfully flip the script. This is how you make her feel excited, intrigued, and utterly captivated all at once. And most crucially, this is how you make her genuinely want you.